Yo, what's going on? It's the Duval Dogs podcast. It's your host Chance, and we are back with another banger, man. We talking about stranger things going on in Jacksonville, Florida, man. Yes, Brenton Strange. We're gonna talk a little bit about Brenton Strange because I believe he deserves a little more love than he's getting. I believe he is in talent wise top 10 in this league when it comes to all around tight ends. I'm not even gonna give him that slight. When it comes to tight ends in general, I believe he has the skill, the ability, the instinct, the IQ to be one of the best receiving tight ends in the league, and of course, innately the best blocking tight end in the league. That's not even an argument at this point. There's a lot of great receiving tight ends in this league, so you can argue a little bit, especially with the old heads. And some new guys coming out, some guys in the fourth year. There's a lot of good tight ends, receiving tight ends, but it's not a lot of good tight end, all around tight ends like Brenton Strange. We have one of the best, if not the best, coming soon. Trust and believe that. And we're going to talk a little about him today. So I believe he has the opportunity to be a top 10 tight end next year. Last year, 2025, he had 540 540 yards with 3 touchdowns. He was a little nicked up. He had his ups and downs when it comes to injuries, but we're going to get back on track because this guy needs to explode. And if he explodes next year, this offense will explode. We all saw how this offense sputtered without him. And yes, we got Jacoby Myers, and yes, he did some things that made the Jacksonville Jaguars offense click again. But with Jacoby Myers, Parker Washington, Brenton Strange, and I love my boy BTJ, but right now I'm referring to consistency and hands. And none of these boys over here double catch. They all get open and catch the ball and get up the field, especially Parker Washington and Brenton Strange. Jacoby, I need him to do a little more wiggle, but we'll get to that later. So I believe that Brenton Strange can be a matchup nightmare for each position group. When it comes to linebackers, think he can completely overwhelm most guys. I mean, Fred Warner is a different breed, but dudes who just linebackers outside of Fred Warner, the best linebacker in the league, he can route them. I believe he can route them up. Ball skills are there. He's very nimble, very savvy, very creative. He can do a lot that goes unnoticed in his game. He's a really good route runner. Hands are amazing. He can do it all. He will do it all. Um, we have run after catch. Man, get him short routes, outlets, things of that nature. That's what we do already with him. And he gets up the field, but I feel as if that keeping him in that box isn't fair to his game and his growth. I feel as if we can use him more downfield, a deeper out routes on safeties, deeper dig routes on safeties. If he matches up with a specific safety or any linebacker, a a corner, a corner post option. Um, I believe he's savvy enough and agile enough to run dig routes. Um, he just deserves more respect when it comes to that type of situation. He's too physical for corners. He is too nimble for a lot of safeties, and he's too savvy for linebackers. So either way, we can get this thing going. They're not going to put a corner on him just yet, but when we start feeding him the ball as much as I think we should do, they'll probably end up trying to put a corner, their third or fourth corner on there, and he better not jam. That's all I have to say about that. He better not jam because he's getting thrown off the line of scrimmage, and he's going to catch a 10-yard out and take it 15-20. Um, so I believe his stats for next year will be about 700 yards plus and about 8 touchdowns. And the reason why I say 8 touchdowns is because I believe we need to start using him more in the red zone. He's a bigger body, about 6'3", 240 pounds. Uses man in the red zone. He has great ball skills. A lot of linebackers do not have great ball skills. And I'd say 50-50 when it comes to safeties have good ball skills. And under 50-50 have good man-to-man skills. Especially when it comes to somebody like as physical as him. Somebody that blocks as physical as him um, can get off press, will get off press. That's not somebody you would want to press, and he's quick enough to get behind you and get a step on you. And also, he can get 3 or 4 touchdowns just based off of the threat of him pushing you into the end zone um, on a run play. So he's known for his blocking. He can threaten as a blocker, throw you off, catch a fade, catch a slant, catch it out in the red zone. He can get half of his touchdowns just based off of little trickery plays like that, little nuance plays like that. But I feel like as if he doesn't have to have nuance or use nuance to get open and get these scoring opportunities. I think he can just use his pure skill and attributes to get these targets in the end zone. That's my opinion, and I feel very strongly about that. Um, we're talking about here's. I know we have a lot of mouths to feed, but I feel like Brenton Strange could be a first down merchant. Um, could be a first down merchant in this offense. Um, think of Zay Jones in 2022. Just gets open, catches the ball, falls down. Nothing crazy flashy. Sometimes he gets a deep ball or two, but if he's at the sticks, go get it. Boom. Marvin Jones Jr. Think Marvin Jones Jr. Those type of receivers, he can fill that role. And granted, we do have a lot of receivers in that role that can fill that role. And we're very lucky. And I'm very excited about that fact because I'm not used to having so many weapons, legitimate weapons, not weapons that we just feel good about as Jacksonville Jaguar players. I mean, as Jacksonville Jaguar fans, but just all around good players that the league recognizes really good players. Parker Washington. The league is in love with Parker Washington. The league is in love with Jacoby Myers. Not as much as Parker Washington because Parker Washington is just a new name. Jacoby Myers been around for a while, but Jacoby Myers' game is well respected. Um, and we have Jacoby Myers, Parker Washington, Brenton Strange, and BTJ. BTJ is still a threat. You can't slip on BTJ. Will he make the catch? I don't know. He might. So you so you can't slip on my boy. Come on, BTJ. We need you out there. I'm waiting to buy your jersey because they talking about trading you. I don't appreciate that. So hey, make sure you step on some necks so I can go ahead and get that jersey and life is good. Oh, of course, Travis Hunter. I didn't think that Travis Hunter can do first down merchant as well. So we have players who can do it all, but I feel as if we need to prioritize Brenton Strange in that first down role, getting to the sticks and boom, right there, Um, and honestly, it'll be great for him to get deeper route deeper routes, deeper route opportunities, because people just won't be expecting it, 15-yard outs, stuff like that where speed is involved, but physicality and a big catch radius and strong hands matter at the catch point on those type of routes. So you might not beat them off the line, you might not burn him. He might be in your hip pocket, but you might have a step on him, and you might come. You have a good possibility of coming down with it just because who you are as a possession receiver. Um, People, I don't mean to dirty his name, But people I wouldn't want to do that is uh, a BTJ because he'll double catch it. One thing you can't do is double catch on the sideline. You're talking about a 15-yard out. Yeah, you might win that route if you sprint off the line like Jimmy Smith tells you to do. But if you double catch the route, if you go up and get it, double catch it, he can knock it down. You could step out with 1 foot. You have to come down with the ball as soon as the ball touches your hands. Um, I feel much more comfortable with BTJ doing post corners, fades, um, drags, digs if he's okay with it, things like that. So Brenton Strange can definitely use some first looks in this offense. I think it'll keep the offense on track, and that's the biggest thing. Keeping the offense on track. We need good hands. We have receivers to do it. But I just feel as if you focus on Brenton Strange more in the intermediate, short to intermediate routes, I feel as if that'll force the defense to start jumping more routes, especially on him, leaving the field open for a BTJ, for a Travis Hunter, for Parker Washington to run a post behind his dig or a post behind his drag route or something like that, and have the safety driving on Brenton Strange because they're so used to him just getting the ball 15 yards down the field because he's always open right there. He's like, nah, the safety be like, okay, nah, I need to shut this down. They can't keep catching balls in front of me. So he drives on the ball, Andre Cisco, and lo and behold, the ball's up in the air 30, 40 yards down the field. Travis Hunter, Parker Washington, all those guys, touchdown, We've had that happen to us plenty of times in 2024 because of our aggressive safety. And I love Andre Cisco. I wanted us to draft him. I thought he was going to be the next coming Earl Thomas, Ed Reed. I mean, you know, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was coaching. Maybe it was just selfishness. I don't know the man. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. I hope he does well wherever he goes next or in New York. Anywho, um, but yeah, so I just wanted to hop on here really quick and just talk to you guys about Brenton Strange and kind of just opening up um, this offense. He's a big component in this offense, and he deserves a little more shine than he's getting right now. I know he's okay with the dirty work and all those things, but that's why he'll succeed with the light, with the bright lights on him because he's okay with doing the dirty work. He wants to run somebody into the ground, but he deserves more scoring opportunities, more big yard opportunities, more 60, 70 yard games, um, so he can you know cement his legacy. We need we need all of our receivers, everybody who touches the ball, to be feared in this league. Um, so whether it be every other game, every game, whatever the case may be, he needs those opportunities so the defense does not know who to key in on. We don't have a true number one right now. You would love to think it's BTJ. You would love to think it's Travis Hunter, but we don't know how many snaps Travis Hunter will get in the offense. And honestly, after the injury, and it had nothing to do with him being versatile, but if I'm going to if I'm going to put him out there, I'm going to put him out there for um, I'm going to put him out there at corner, just solely based off of what I've seen. He's a complete dog when it comes to um, being a corner out there. So Travis Hunter focusing more at corner because of his injury last year. We got Jacoby Myers in the fold, and Parker Washington showed up, and BTJ has become a part of this offense again. And hopefully, he can you imagine? Can you imagine BTJ having this a year like his rookie year next year, with BTJ with Parker Washington doing his thing and getting better, and Jacoby Myers and Travis, like, dude, this could be the best receiving core, best offense in the league by far. And honestly, here's another hot take: Quentin Morris. You give him more opportunities, I think he'll take advantage of those things. 'Cause, like, I love Quentin Morris as a backup to Brenton Strange. They're the same mold. He's a hard nosed blocker. He's athletic, can get open, can catch the ball, doesn't double catch, doesn't drop many passes. When the ball's thrown his way, he catches it. He goes upfield. Um, so I don't know who slept on Quentin Morris in the past, but I hope we don't, for sure. I hope Liam Cohen sees the greatness he has in Quentin Morris, and that just tight end room in general, um, and puts defenses in a blender this year. It'll be a beautiful thing. So, um, yeah, shout out to Brenton Strange in the tight end room. Shout out to our entire offense. I believe we're going to be a great offense this year. We were really good last year, but we're going to start off fast this year and keep it going. That's the goal. That's the only thing that kept Trevor Lawrence away from that MVP. Is he started that after week 8, or yeah, I think it was week 8. He did it without Travis Hunter. Like, let's start off fast and let's end faster. And we need to be playing in February, and this offense can definitely do it. And if you haven't seen my first video about the Super Bowl offseason, with that defense that I just concocted, this is a Super Bowl team. 110%. 110%. Stopping the run, jumping passes, taking the ball away, running up the gut, running zone, one cut, up the field, bombs downfield, possession receivers everywhere. It's gonna be a great year. There's no flash in the pan. This is sustainable. This is sustainable, and we put the league on notice. Your Jacksonville Jaguars are Super Bowl contenders. That feels really good to say, and really, really good to actually mean. You know, so enjoy this, Jacksonville. Understand that we are here to stay. Our our coordinators might not be, but we're here to stay, and we're gonna get it going. We're gonna keep it going. Let's do it. Do well.